Hi Kirby fans, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be checking out the CFM of that Legend 2 and is it any more powerful than the Legend 2 that I refurbed recently. So let's dive straight into it. And don't forget everything used in the video today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get those Kirby products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Hi Kirby fans, so today what we're going to do is a CFM test. Now we're not just going to be running on the Heritage 2, we're going to run on the Legend 2, but also we're going to be running on my other Legend 2 as well. Because to me it seems a lot more powerful. Now I had a lot of comments in other YouTube channels saying that there's no way that the Legend 2 is more powerful than the Heritage 2, it's just a colour change. Well, we're going to find that out today in this exclusive members only video. This will air eventually, but at the moment it's for members only to see on this channel. So we'll get the Heritage 2 set up first on the CFM box, see what that pulls, and then we'll run the Legend 2 that I picked up recently and refurbished. It's not as mint as the Legend 2 I picked up last year, and then we've got the Legend 2 that I picked up last year that was new in box. She broke the brush roll on it many moons ago and it was stored for God knows how many years. There was even cockroaches in the box when I opened it. I didn't actually video that, but there was cockroaches running all over my cinema room. So there's something nobody else knew. Let's jump in, get this set up on the CFM box, see what the CFM pulls, do the second Legend 2, and then we'll dive in and do the third Legend 2. So let's dive in, get this set up, and see what CFM they pull. Right, so the Heritage 2 just going to run for 10 seconds. Okay, and these are all brush roll off, and there's no bag inside there either. Right, so this is the second Legend 2, the one I picked up recently. You see, you've got tape on here. I haven't got a proper sticker for there. So you can see it's a totally different one, and the light will work on this, so you'll know they're totally different Kirbys. So we'll just run this for 10 seconds again. And now for the Legend 2 that I brought last year, this light doesn't work. We've got an original sticker on here, everything else was refurbished, new wheels, exactly the same as the previous Legend 2 that I put on here. But for some reason this seems more powerful, so let's see if it is. So we'll run this for 10 seconds. And don't forget everything used in today's video, there are links in the description below for the best place to get those Kirby products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Right, so these numbers are quite shocking, to say the least. I knew it was powerful, but how powerful was it really? And what's the difference between the standard Heritage 2 and the standard Legend 2? Right, so the Heritage 2, CFM wise, they can work this CFM out from those meters. It's pretty easy to do. I won't go into that detail at the moment, I'll do that in the following video on how I do it. Now the Heritage 2 had a CFM, now this is with no bag, belt wound off, and it had a CFM of 113.211. So it's a little bit more powerful than the Heritage 84, and the Heritage 2's run up until 1988. Now if you haven't watched the videos, I will put links to them at the end of this one, so make sure you check them out when I refurbished it. I've done nothing to them whatsoever, so they should theoretically run the same, or whether it's been the usage of them as they've been used over the years. But the Legend 2 that I refurbished recently, that was stored for 20 years and in a box, that had a CFM of, and yes it's more powerful than the Heritage 2, 126.49 CFM. So that's 13 CFM more than a Heritage 2. So that just shows that the Legend 2 is more powerful than the Heritage 2, and you're all waiting for the final result of the last Legend 2, and this was the one I refurbished about 18 months ago. Like I said, I picked it up with a lady. There's cockroaches in the box when I opened it. My son didn't know, she'd stored it in a shed. I refurbished it, polished it up. There's videos on it. You're welcome to check those out. And there will be links at the end of this video. Now this was quite shocking. So the CFM on the first Legend 2 I ever refurbished and picked up, and I've done nothing special to it, has a CFM of 159.462. So that is Classic 3 and Cavalier 2 territory. So for some reason, this Legend 2 is more powerful than the other Legend 2. It's literally 34 CFM more powerful than the Legend 2 I picked up recently. So that is staggering, and I don't know why. It's got exactly the same brush roll, exactly the same brushes. It's been totally refurbished. The only thing I didn't take out or do with it was I didn't take the armature fully out when I cleaned it. But I did clean the armature from what I could get to at the time because I wasn't too confident in taking them apart back then. But I've done that with the recent one. They've both had the internals polished on them, so they're both running as efficiently as they can. But the CFM is just staggering on this. So if any ideas why it's running so well, let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the chat as well, because this will air as a premiere for members only. Which would be great. And yeah, I want to thank you all for your support. Thanks for joining the Kirby enthusiast group. It's much appreciated. This helps me produce more private content and personal content, and helps give back a lot more to subscribers and people that support the channel that little bit more, to help me invest that money back into the channel to give you a lot more Kirby content and upcoming videos. If you want to check out the video with the Legend 2 when I first picked it up, for those of you who haven't already seen that, check out this video. And if you want to check out the Heritage 2 when I first picked that up, check out this video. And what I'll do is I'll catch you in the next video.